We have got Fabio here today. He's right behind me waiting for me. So let's get over and answer some of those questions. Everybody welcome Fabio! We are fantastic.
Fabulous.
Oh my gosh, Fabio. We are not talking plungers, are we?
No.
We're not talking plungers.
I hope we don't need one for this segment.
We don't. Sure. But you know what I do need? I need my cards because we have an email coming up, and Anne, you've got my cards with you there. Do you want to throw them over here? I got distracted because of the plunger story. Forgot my cards. All right, Fabio, we get so many questions about, you know, what people are concerns with their hair, and one of them we got, it was an email, and it came in from Jessica in Montreal,
that's right.
And she said, Fabio, I have dyed my hair blonde for the last 6 years, and I'm recently noticing my color is really dull and bland. What can I do to keep my blonde hair looking vibrant and great? All right, so we have a picture of... all right, Jessica.
There she is.
So she's been dyeing it for 6 years. What starts to happen?
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, you know, just looking at her picture for all of you at home, you can tell how many different layers of highlighting she's had done in her hair. And I think one of the biggest problems and oversights are when you get your highlights done at a hair salon, make sure they don't overlap highlights, that they kind of go through the same pattern over and over again. Otherwise, what ends up happening is you become Blondzilla on the ends.
Right.
Right?
I love that Blondzilla.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
You become Blondzilla on the end, you have this real strong regrowth line.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be highlights. So why is that happening? It's because they're overlapping the highlight procedure.
Okay. So
that's one.
That's one thing. Okay, what's the next thing?
Second thing is, with blonde hair, it just needs that much more attention. You can't treat blonde hair like you can treat, let's say, an example of natural brown hair, for an example.
Okay.
And it really starts with hair care. And for blonde hair, you want to make sure that the shampoo that you buy, when you try it out and open it up, I'll use a Petri dish here.
Okay.
And just look at the color of the shampoo, even at the drugstore, kind of, you know, do one of these.
Okay.
Look at the product itself, and make sure the color is not orange, that it's not blue, it's not very colorful. You want to make sure that the color is nice and natural, and that won't dye the blonde hair, because blonde hair will take any color from a shampoo.
But see, I've seen those products that have like a blue tint to them, or a gray tint to them, or not a gray, like a blue or a purple tint. Are you not supposed to use those?
Well, and if you've noticed, Chris,
right,
that over the years now they've stopped making them.
Oh, have they really?
Yeah, go to any salon or any store for that matter.
Yeah.
And try to find one of those shampoos.
I like how I keep bringing my age up here, because all I remember is the blue rinses and the purple rinses, right?
But shimmering lights and all that stuff, sure, I remember that.
They're not even made anymore. No. Okay.
So that's and you can't find them at the hardware store either.
No, this is it. Remember I said that once.
Yes, I won't forget it.
Okay.
So a good shampoo, conditioner, but it doesn't end there. For Jessica, what you want to be doing is using also a leave-in conditioner.
Okay.
And this is really, really important when before you blow dry or before you start putting a comb to your hair to get rid of some of the tangles. And if you noticed on Jessica's hair, her ends were just a little bit ratty, maybe broken ends. Make sure you get a nice strong haircut in there so that your blonde hair has a nice solid perimeter.
Okay, so when you start feeling that it's getting split ends and it's starting to get a little bit damaged, get a little trim. And
then finally, when you're finished blow drying your hair, you want to use some soft styling products. So you want to use anything that's going to give you shine, but also lots of hydration, like something like spray in right at the end. You spray it onto the hair, and it gives you a beautiful shine onto the hair.
Okay, perfect.
And that's great for Jessica. I hope that helps.
All right, that will help for sure. All right, so Fabio, we've got some people in the audience that need some help. Okay, first we have Alina. Hi, sweetie. Come sit down in here. How are you?
Good, good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And what's your question for Fabio?
8 months ago, I had a baby, and I noticed that my hair was falling out.
Right.
So I'm just wondering what I can do to lessen that problem.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Chris, this is a common problem. 23 years behind the chair servicing clients. I've heard this so many times, and really sometimes it's really tragic on how much hair they can lose.
Okay.
So the first thing is, I would say, looking at her hair, now her hair is already cut short, but if it was longer, I would suggest please maybe get your hair cut a little shorter.
Okay. But not in her case, but in most people at home.
Yeah, if they have long hair, give it a good haircut. Yeah. Get some of those bad ends off of there, and it'll actually make you feel better as well.
It just lightens it up a little bit.
Yeah, nothing makes you feel good like a really good haircut.
Okay, perfect.
Secondly, when you're washing your hair at home, Alina, I know as a new mom and I know how little time you have to take care of yourself, and I'm not sure how old the baby is now. How old?
8 months.
8 months, perfect. Yeah. I mean, it's great timing.
You're still busy, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And when you're shampooing your hair, what you want to do is with the palms of your fingers, make sure that every motion that you make nice and strong, firm, and I'll show you this way, and put the hands in your hair and really work that up into the crown area.
Okay.
Okay, straight into the crown area.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay.
And then from the front as well, again, straight into the crown area, and really massage that scalp. Your shampoo should probably take about 3 to 5 minutes.
Really? Okay.
It should.
So,
Yes.
Fabio, now do you want to tilt your head? Do you want to be doing it with your head? Do you want to bend over and do that, or just?
What I would suggest, literally, is have the water run, and then start from the front area, and I don't want to block her beautiful face, but start in the front area, work your way back into the crown. Then from the top of the ears, work your way up into the crown area, and then for the back area, this is really important, start to use your thumbs. And the thumbs are back in through here, work your way up, work your way up. The reason why there's hair loss is because to take care of the baby and through the pregnancy, the body just shuts down. Fingernails, teeth, and hair come last.
So it's stress.
It's stress, but it's also physiologically.
Oh, I see.
You know, they want to feed the baby. You want to make sure that the baby has all the nutrients possible.
Right.
And if she was breastfeeding, you want to make sure that the milk is the best it can be. So the body kind of shuts down, feeding the hair and the nails and all that kind of stuff. So.
But you know what? I have to say this to you. Stand up, my sweetheart.
Yes.
You had a baby 8 months ago. I am sorry, sister, but you look fine. You are gorgeous. Am I not right about that?
Thank you so much.
Hello, honey. You should be very pleased and very proud of yourself.
Thanks
for being here, sweetheart.
Thank you, Lena.
All right. So now we have Tanya.
Yeah.
Come on up, Tanya. Now this is a common one, isn't it? How are you, sweetie?
Good, and you?
Thanks for being with us today.
Oh, that's great. She
Okay.
joined us today.
Now, what's your question for Fabio?
I have really curly hair. I love it, but sometimes I like to change it and straighten it out.
Okay.
And
So
tips would be lovely.
Any tips? And we also have a photo. We have a photo of a before of your gorgeous. But you're gorgeous. I love those curls. You look gorgeous. But sometimes you just want to change, don't you?
Definitely.
Oh, okay, great. So what are we going to do?
Let's
How are
get
we
to
going
it.
do that?
Absolutely. So you can tell what we've done here is I've already started working just for the sake of time, Chris.
Okay.
And now we're going to really work on this area in through the front here and really show you how to blow dry that hair. Nice and easy. First off, always a good blow dryer. And make sure the blow dryer has the condenser on it. They come with the blow dryer, but everyone kind of takes the blow dryer and throws everything else out in the garbage, don't you? Try not doing that. The condenser's there for a reason, and this is the actual reason. So with a good brush, these are called Denman brushes, flat brushes, comb out brushes. Turn the blow dryer on, and just simply follow and follow, and you don't have to do a lot of work.
I'm not sure if anybody can hear you with that blow dryer and your mic going there, so.
So I'm just going to do down that way. So look at the difference already, Chris, just with a couple of passes that I've made. Look at this. Okay? And then you really want to get close to that scalp area. Pull that, pull, pull, pull. And then whatever else she has left here. Now, once you've done the majority of the work with the flat brush or with the Denman brush, you're going to pick up maybe a little round brush, and in the fringe area, guys, this technique here, you can take this one to the bank.
Okay.
Just put the brush in.
How much money are we getting?
Yeah. Depends on how I do it, Chris.
That's right, yeah.
All right, so put the brush in, bring it right over to the side.
Yep.
We're going to blow dry here, right out here. Grab that, and then just walk it back to where it belongs, Chris.
Okay.
And don't stop till you get right to the end here, and then pick up the rest of the pieces and blow dry that straight. Now, we'll turn that guy off because he's making a racket.
Yep.
And now we'll pick up our flat iron.
Okay.
It's important, though, when we're using a flat iron, never ever use the flat iron without some sort of barrier on the hair, okay?
And define what a barrier is.
Well, a barrier, like a thermal protector. Like I'm spraying in a thermal protector right now into her hair. And this is going to protect those real fragile ends here from really getting more damage. Because a flat iron's a pretty serious tool, so you want to be careful with it.
Okay, so you're putting a barrier
Yes,
in there. All
absolutely.
Right.
So now I'm going to grab a piece and just show how easy this is to do. When you're working with a flat iron, never clamp the first time you put that on the hair.
What happens?
Chris? Well, you get that line. You get like a flat iron line. You guys ever seen the flat iron line?
I see,
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Absolutely, because...
My girls know, don't you? You know what it is. My girls know. They are up on it.
So what you want to do is put the flat iron in there and just tether it in there.
Okay.
So before you really commit to a squeeze, and then just bring it right down to the bottom of the hair shaft, all the way down to the ends.
Yeah.
Okay?
I love it.
And then we'll take one more piece right in the fringe area to really show you how good this looks. This flat iron, by the way, can touch the scalp. It will not burn the scalp. And here we go.
Okay.
One piece right in through there.
Yep.
And you can see the difference already.
I've never had my hair this straight in my life.
And it looks fantastic on you.
looks
But I have
great.
to tell you, sweetheart, I think you look awfully beautiful with that curl, too.
Yes, no, she absolutely does.
But
you.
again, it's nice to be versatile and have different looks,
Yes.
isn't it?
So let's just comb this out.
Okay.
Bring that right over. I wish I had a little bit more time to really
But you know what,
show off that side, but you know what? I think you guys got the
reality
idea
of TV.
here.
You look absolutely
Thank
stunning,
you.
my darling.
Thank you.
Well, you know what, everybody? You guys are all taking home something. Fabio has brought a gift for everybody in the audience. Yeah. Everybody is getting a shampoo, a conditioner, and a hairspray from the new Sebastian Professional line. We will be right back, everybody, so do not go away.